We are live with another episode of Comic Talk. It's that show brought to you by The Keeg, where we talk about this week's new comic book releases, whether they're DC Comics, Marvel Comics, Image Comics, Oni Press, IDW, whatever. All comics come out at your local comic shop every Wednesday. Go to comicshoplocator.com, find a comic shop near you, pick up any of these comics there that we're going to be talking about, and support your local comic shops. But yes, new comics come out every Wednesday, and we are here every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on youtube.com/The Keeg Show, or wherever you get your podcasts from, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc., to talk about all the comics that came out this week. Everything that we could read in 24 hours, split between me, your host, Dimithri Perera, and our two guests. And hopefully we got a good enough spread for this week in comics. We got, and they're labeled incorrectly because I'm going to switch their screen, labeled as Deanna, but actually is Aaron, aka King Krakoa. Aaron, how's it going, man? Are you muted? Did he mute? Is it just me?
No, he's muted.
Okay, he is muted.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I am. I was just, doing a little mime impression, seeing if you guys will see it.
It was super funny for people watching us live on youtube.com/The Keeg Show. But if you're listening to the podcast, yes, Aaron was being super hilarious. Doing mime stuff,
just trying out my impression. I got to do some side work here every now and then.
Yeah. Aaron, but, glad to have you.
I'm feeling good. It's good to be here. I don't mind being called Deanna for today. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we switched bodies.
Yeah,
you're right. It's a Freaky Friday, and I like it.
Well, I already switched you guys, so you guys are back on track. So it was a very quick Freaky Friday / topsy-turvy Thursday, or whatever you want to call it. Aaron, from a rating of 1 to 10, 10 being like a jam-packed week for comics, what would you rate this week in comics? 1 being there was like nothing to read this week. Nothing good, nothing interesting. Or number 10, just oodles and oodles of, everything, and you just can't do it all.
I would say it was a good 8 for me, because it was jam-packed for me, but I got the reading that I needed to get, Yeah.
Okay. An 8 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Deanna, who is now Deanna, but no longer Aaron, aka Deanna Kinney.
Formerly known as Aaron.
Formerly known, just for a brief moment. Deanna, how you doing today?
I'm feeling very good, thank you.
It's super late for you, so thanks for staying up.
A little bit.
Yeah. What about you? Out of 10, what would you rate this week in comics?
I would rate this week 7 out of 10. It was very busy, but because I read so much, not much stuck in a way.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of between 1 and 10, what is my normal it's perfectly bearable. I have the right amount of comics that I can read for showtime. Let's just say that's a 7. I'm gonna keep my marker there. 7, I had just as much as I could digest. To this week for me is probably an 8. Maybe a 9. Maybe it's a 9. No, maybe it's an 8. No, there's a couple key ones that I skipped. It might be a 9. This week was a lot more than I can handle. But sorry, how much were you rating it?
7.
7. Okay. Very nice. There was a lot of comics that came out this week across many different publishers. Anyone out there, go to comicshoplocator.com and find a comic shop near you. But I couldn't read them all. But hopefully, for the purpose of the show, 3 of us all together, we've read a lot. Yeah. Who has their reading list? And when you talk about not DC or Marvel, third-party comics, if you can say the publisher also.
Okay.
I remember it.
Who wants to go?
I can go first.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a pretty short list, but respectable. The first one is Green Lantern number 11,
Hmm.
Uncanny X-Men number 23, DC KO Battle number 1, Avengers 35, Magic and Colossus, Storm number 1, Batman and Static Beyond number 3, and Batman number 6.
All right. It's a good,
That's
respectable
solid.
amount. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I got to a good enough amount,
Yeah.
enough to talk about.
Some of those were on my list and I didn't get to them.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah. We'll
Now I
talk
want to
about
know
it in a
which
sec.
ones. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Deanna,
We'll
you
get.
want to go or you want me to go?
That's my list.
Mm.
Okay. We got DCKO Night Fight issue 4, DCKO Boss Battle issue 1, Batman issue 6, Magic and Colossus issue 1, Supernatural Valentine's Day special. I think this one is by Dynamite.
Mhm.
Then we got Absolute Superman 16, Archie and the Army of Darkness issue 1, Absolute Wonder Woman issue 16, Absolute Martian Manhunter issue 8,
That was last week's, but
Absolute.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Those are good. They're great, but not this
Oh
week.
yeah, these are. Yeah, I think the rest. Sorry,
They've
I
I was
blended.
gonna
mixed
be
them
so
up.
upset.
Yeah.
I was like, I missed Absolute
Yeah,
Wonder
you got
Woman.
me scared
No,
too.
I'm sorry.
No,
No,
it's all right.
then we got only until Archie and the Army of Darkness.
What about didn't you have like other ones on your list?
Yeah, but I didn't have time.
That's okay. It happens. Archie and the Army of Darkness, who was
Oh,
it was
let me look it
that
up.
was Dynamite also.
Also Dynamite.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
we got a Dynamite week.
Okay. All right. For me, I read DCKO Boss Battle. I read DCKO Night Fight, Avengers 35, Storm number 1, Batman number 6, Absolute Superman 16, Archie and the Army of Darkness number 1. I also read that from Dynamite. Ultimate Endgame number 2, JSA number 16, Planet of the Apes versus the Fantastic Four number 1, and Cruel Universe number 7 from Oni Press. Yeah. That's my lineup.
Good job.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean,
It's a respectful list.
I wanted to read Magic and Colossus. I wanted to read, what else? Like so many other. I didn't get to read Batman Static Beyond, but I'm very interested on what happens and how you guys are feeling about that. But okay. All right. Good, respectable list. For anyone out there who is watching us live, let us know. Hop in our chat. Let us know you're out there. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whether you're watching us live or after the fact. However you're digesting us, we would love to see you be a ongoing fan. Who had a pick of the week that was for sure like their pick of the week? Like nothing else compared. It was like you're so positive.
Ooh.
Both of you guys were split.
I thought no. I had to look at it for a minute, but no, I know which one. Storm number 1 for sure was my favorite of the 3. It was just it captivated me from beginning to end. Like seeing the way they portray her and first of all the storyline of her, and anytime she meets like a god, like you can tell, like you don't feel like she's like not, like you feel like she's on par with them.
Yeah.
Like when she was with what was his name? Uh,
When was
what was
this?
the God of Thunder that she trapped?
Oh, I forget.
I forgot his name.
Well,
That's
I
gonna
do want to
irritate
preface
me.
this by this is Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant number
Yes.
1.
No, right.
And this is technically a continuation off the previous Storm series because it's the same writer and maybe same artist. And the only thing that's the difference is that Age of Revelation took place in between the two runs.
Right.
So the run literally ended and then restarted with the number 1 and a subtitle of Earth's Mightiest Mutant, I guess to differentiate. but the story
Hmm.
literally picks up where the other one left off.
Right. But I feel like there's something that we missed because like didn't we just like end it at like the court like deeming like we're gonna go against her and like we just didn't end it because I didn't know he was like he decided to be on her side at like some point. And I was like, okay, I was like, that's different. I was like, that's a change, but I'm glad that he has her. And did did you was she in the last previous series of it? Was she with that Thunder God dragon, that dragon Thunder God?
That's the thing I'm very confused about. I did like this
Okay,
issue,
okay,
but
I
I
did
am
like it. I loved
confused
it.
about what happened at the end of the last issue because it's been a couple of months
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
like,
Same.
did she fight the Japanese thunder gods?
Right. Like she did fight him in the beginning of it.
Okay,
She did
Susanoo.
fight him in the beginning of it.
Susanoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Susanoo, yeah. Or
But
Sasuno.
like he doesn't have okay, this issue is really good, but also it just drops you right in. And I'm
Yeah,
like I was
you go
so
straight
confused
into it.
cuz like Susanoo is walking around holding he's like the Japanese thunder god. He's holding a blade of like
The
a sword
blade.
in
He
his
has
mouth
because he
because
has no
his
arms.
he has no arms. His arms got chopped off. And I'm like, when did this happen? Am I missing something?
Thank you. I thought it was just me.
And
I
then
was
she's
like,
riding a dragon. She's riding a thunder dragon, which I believe I remember from the previous run, but I just don't remember
I
where
remember
that
him
run
vaguely.
ended.
Yeah, I remember him vaguely, but I don't remember him like being like a whole ally like for. But I was like, okay, I'm here for it. Like she just ride the dragon, and we're just gonna just go into it like that, and I'm cool with it. But like that issue was really good. I'm trying to think of like because there was something that happened in it that I was like, oh, the Scarlet Witch B story in it. Like I
Yeah.
was wondering what that's about. Especially like the telephone that ended up like killing that guy. And we just like have to be like okay and have no disposition and have no story of what's
Yeah.
going on, no backstory of anything. We just jump into it, and Scarlet Witch is here, and like I'm pretty sure the telephone is some kind of mutant. I don't know why,
The
but
telephone itself,
yeah, for some reason, yeah. I feel like the
I think
telephone.
it's a like a virus on like a code like a technological thing.
Yeah, but I feel like it may be like I feel like it may be like a malice thing. Like you know how like when she like her story when like she got her mutant power, like she ended up like being corporeal or her
Which
soul left
Malice
her
are we
body or
talking about?
something.
Malice was Polaris Malice?
Yes, and
Okay.
and the one who was the invisible woman.
Technically they're two different Malices, I think, but they should be the same.
I think they're the same person. Yeah, I think that's the same
Are
one.
they? Okay.
Hmm.
Comics get
Yeah, like
confusing sometimes. I'm glad that people out there have us to set things straight. But when
right.
it
Some
gets
people share
so
the same
confusing
villain.
that we can't keep up with it, uh, then you know it's confusing.
Exactly.
I do think that the Invisible Woman Malice is different than the Polaris Malice.
Oh,
That's
now
what
I have to see.
I'm putting down there. I think we're gonna have to
I
look it
think
up.
they're the same.
We'll
Right.
do it.
I like
We'll do a fact check later. Um,
right.
yeah. So who knows what's gonna happen? Deanna, you didn't read this one, right?
No,
That's fair. I feel like you would be very confused by
Yeah,
I
right.
feel so too.
it. What is cool about it though is like Storm's been like either fighting or teaming up with under other thunder gods of different pantheons. That's
Right.
from like the previous series. But this series, especially this issue, is less about mutants and it's more about like this like it's more of a fantasy book. It's a you know what I mean? Like it's
Hmm.
Storm being a goddess more than it is she's a mutant. Like the
Right.
mutant part doesn't pop up. It's just her being like, I'm a goddess,
Right.
so I'm gonna hang out with
Right.
gods.
And then there's like little sprinkles of like, oh yeah, and then like, oh yeah, and she's a mutant. Like
Yeah.
little things there and like every here and there like of that. And what I also like is the fact that we emphasize her like that she will kill, but only when like her people when there's no other option and like there's when there her the threat to her people or her planet is like a thing, then that's
Yeah.
the only time she'll take a life. And like I love the whole betrayal of her trying to find another way to do so. But I like her with the swords, like just badass. Like just her fighting those monsters with the sword. I did feel kind of bad about that lady hero,
Yeah, the
superhero that died.
mom that
Yeah, the
died.
mom who left her two kids. That hurt my heart. But yeah, that was a good book. I'm ready to see what this Thunder God War is like. But yeah, they jumped us right into it. They didn't give us like they gave us like a little exposition page. I was like, okay, you got it, cool, riding the dragon, and and we were just in it, and I'm here for it. We'll see how this
We'll
goes.
see how it continues. I mean, I liked
Mhm.
it, but also
Yeah,
it's not new reader friendly.
that exactly. If you read this, definitely read the previous book before you get into this journey because it's a good read either way. Like honestly, you'll love the. It's like what 12 issues?
Is this a miniseries?
No, I mean the one before.
Oh yeah, probably.
I
Yeah.
think it was like 12 issues. Yeah, it's a pretty good read. So
Yeah.
I recommend to all.
Okay. All right. Uh, Deanna, my pick of the week hinges on what you do or do not pick. So I'm very
Oh,
curious on what your pick of the week is.
okay, now I'm nervous.
No
I don't want to
pressure.
steal
No
your
pressure.
pick.
No,
I
no,
like
no. I
just
don't care.
realized
I'm
that you
between
have.
two. I'm between two. My problem would be if you don't pick one of those two,
Ah, okay.
then I'm going to be stuck.
Okay.
Picking two.
Let's see if we have the same mind. Also, I just realized you two are wearing the same color.
I
Yeah,
was thinking that earlier. I was like, look, where's like Burgundy Brothers? Look.
Burgundy Brothers. Burgundy Brothers sounds. It's. I'm gonna think about that one. Burgundy Brothers.
Yeah. That's
Mm.
good. That's us, man.
Because
Burgundy Brothers for
it
life.
sounds stylish, but it also sounds racial. You know what I mean?
Kind of. Sometimes we can make a brand of this though.
It's just me and Aaron
Burgundy
walking down the
Bros.
street, and people are like, I don't know whether to love him or to hate him.
Right.
They're so
And you're
cool.
having like a song playing in the background.
Burgundy Brothers. Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
It's a sitcom waiting to happen.
Okay. We'll work on that. We'll
We'll
You'll
workshop it.
brainstorm it after
yeah,
the
we'll
show.
brainstorm after the
Yeah,
show.
we'll talk. We'll talk.
Deanna, what's your pick of the week?
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Batman issue 6.
That's also a great one. There were some really good ones this week. I conveniently forgot about that because I feel like it's the most obvious choice for me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick a different pick of the week. So good job.
Thank you.
Definitely thought it was one of yours.
It was not one of my two, so
Oh.
it doesn't help me much. But it does remind me that this issue kicked a lot of ass.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
Oh. Now I have to talk. Sorry. I'm a little bit sleepy. Okay, we're coming down from the high of the last issue of the date with Dr. Saller. And now Bruce is kind of talking with Damien and being obviously very angry about the ruined date. And we also get Tim trying to tell Bruce that he is no longer much interested in vigilante life because he wants to live a quote unquote normal life. Like he wants to be gay, as in happy.
Yeah, he wants to. Yes,
That's
he
the
wants.
best description ever.
Yes.
He wants to live his life as gaily as possible, guys.
Yeah.
Gay as in happy.
Yeah. Okay.
And Damien's mad about it.
Yeah. Which I liked that scene.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think he also got like an acceptance letter in the.
Yeah, Damien got accepted to like Gotham University or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably.
And he's a little bit young.
I mean, he's
Right, but
smart, right?
honestly,
He's probably
I wouldn't be
pre-med.
surprised.
Um,
Like I love, and I did because they did bring a call back to the issue with him like deciding that he wanted to be a doctor after his grandfather, and I was like, oh, honestly, I cried at that. Like, I kind of cried, and there are a few, and I cried at the Batman comic, guys. This is historic, and
like in a way, maybe he thought that because Tim kind of chose this life as the
Mm-hmm.
sidekick, that he would be the one who will continue this legacy, while he could maybe choose another form to help Gotham and the family.
He'll
And
be
now,
back.
yeah, sure.
Sure.
I mean, like in Damien's point of view,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's end all
like
be all
that
for
a
him.
choice is kind of has been taken from him.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you mean in Damien's thing? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I mean, that's what fans have been struggling for the past 20 years. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
Damien has to be like, I think that issue, like, Damien debuted 20 years ago, right? Like, Grant Morrison's Batman and Son.
2009.
Mm-hmm.
Grant Morrison's Batman and Son?
Isn't that 2009?
Maybe. So 15 years ago?
Let me Google it.
Yeah, I'm Googling it too.
So,
2006.
2006?
2006, 20 years ago. I was right.
I was 4 years
Sheesh.
old then.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Jesus. I was not that.
So Damien's been around since Damien's been around. Ever since, people have been like, we have Tim Drake and we have Damien. What are we gonna do? And
Right.
so now they're like, okay, I guess Tim can go off and do his own thing, and then Damien now is stuck. They were kind of,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad, although I don't like Tim leaving, Tim will be back. I'm sure of it. So
Obviously.
there are certain
For
comic
sure.
book fans out there that, for some reason, forget what a comic book is, I think.
Right.
Because sometimes people will be like, how dare they?
Right.
Getting rid of him forever? And it's like,
Right.
forever.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost tuned out, but
We'll see
yeah,
each other
but
next
also-
month, baby girl.
Yeah, like,
exactly.
what is
Exactly.
forever in comics, Nothing.
Right. It's to make us miss them, to endure them, to wonder where the fuck are they?
At some
And
point,
then
Alfred's going to be back too, right?
yeah, out of nowhere. I want him to stay. I want him to stay dead. Sorry for the Alfred heads, but it means something. Like his death means something. Like, and that's how I felt about Charles Xavier. I wanted him to stay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has never really left. Like he's always some kind of hologram or like AI.
Or ghosts.
Right.
Or like,
Yeah.
I'll accept it. Give us Ghost Alfred. I'll allow it.
you know what this reminds me of is when like a TV show will kill off a character, but they still want to bring the actor back, so they'll always have
Oh my God,
flashbacks.
yeah.
They'll have
Ugh.
like visions of the character. They'll find
Dreams,
every reason.
nightmares.
Yeah,
Right.
any
Don't
reason
get
to
me
give that actor a
started.
job.
Don't get me started on the what's her name? What was her name in the Flash? Killer Frost.
Oh, Killer Frost. Yeah, but also Barry's
to
mom.
Keone, right?
Barry's
Yeah.
mom, the actress
Oh,
for Barry's mom used to come back all the time. Not to mention
What?
Harrison Wells,
Yes.
right? Like,
That man kept the
You
job on
will
the
be
show.
employed.
Look, that man, right? He's like, it's okay, guys. It's okay. You're gonna die, but it's fine. You're gonna have a job as long as there's a show here.
he will always have a job, and maybe even more than one job. Like,
Right.
all right,
With multiple characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his thing.
yeah,
He's always forever. There's always has to be a Harrison Wells.
yeah. I also like this Batman issue. I mean, this issue's just been really good. Like, I have no
Yeah.
complaints about it. Here's a question for you. Oh, well, first question is, what's the name of this doctor lady? Zeller, right?
Yeah.
So,
Annika Zeller.
yeah. So in the beginning of this issue, so in the end of the last issue, Zeller is there, because we talked about this on previous Comic Talk. Zeller is there when Robin, in her eyes, so Robin tells Bruce Wayne, calls him father. So in the beginning of this issue, she's like, you're letting your son run around and be Robin for Batman? Like, so she didn't put together that Batman and Bruce Wayne were the same, which, that's weird to me.
I found pretty odd.
Right. The antennas weren't up on that one, guys.
Why? Also, after Bruce just did everything in that previous issue, with the car, with the fighting off ninjas, everything, she still is like, oh, Bruce, you must really hate Batman for stealing your son.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
But like
Yeah,
for
that's the reason.
storytelling purposes.
I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, but okay. Um,
I don't
It's
want it,
just
but I'll take it.
right.
I
Sometimes you just gotta
guess.
squint your eye and just be like, okay. You can't
Uh,
look at it too close.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to accept things for what they are.
Right.
yeah.
Comic book logic is comic book logic, guys. Sometimes we for years we were like, is anybody falling for the glasses? But hey, Clark Kent has made it multiple years. I
No,
mean,
but
there's a whole thing going on with the glasses,
I
but
don't.
like,
This is even worse than the glasses. This is like if Supergirl called Clark Kent, not Superman. If Supergirl called Clark Kent cousin, and Lois is like, that's
right?
weird,
Doesn't she though? In the comics, like, doesn't
but
she
in
like call?
public,
Oh,
that's
true
what I'm trying to say. In
facts.
public,
Yeah.
like,
But like maybe she thought it's like a nickname, like cuz.
yeah. Oh, because both
You
of you
know,
are from Smallville, like,
Right. Right.
yeah.
How do and like God forbid they meet like, oh, how do you know Mom and Pop Kent? What's going
yeah.
how do you know Martha?
Or
What's going on here?
Or like if Mom and Pa Kent call Superman's son and Lois, let's just say before she knew, Lois is like, oh, is Clark Kent and Superman brothers then? That's weird. Okay.
Why are you and Clark never in the same room together? What is going
Oh, it's because
on?
you're brothers that can't stand each other and
So
can never be in the same room because you're having a fight.
okay, I get it.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
That's the weird comic book logic there, but okay,
But
fine.
hey, it's better
Um,
than the whole, Daredevil plot pretending to be somebody, pretending to be having a twin brother, then actually having to be having to have a twin brother. So
there's that, but Daredevil also did the thing where he plugged Purple Man's kids into like the TV or something, and then like everybody on Earth forgot Matt Murdock was Daredevil.
that's
There was
hilarious.
like a thing like that. So then the Purple Man's
Oh, Matt.
kids overrode people's memories. It was a whole thing. Um,
Oh wait, would you call child services on Batman?
you would call child services on
For
Bruce
sure.
Wayne.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, for if I'm living
Knowing
in.
who,
Like
knowing the
you were on this
circumstances,
date. Like you were on this date, and you
I'm
figure out and you think that Bruce Wayne's child is working for Batman. Would you call child services?
I would ask, where can I train? I'd be like, sign me up. Let me join. Let me join up.
I would request a visit.
You're
I'm
talking.
requesting at least a home visit. We just just to make sure everything's ship shape at home because these kids are out here fighting thugs in the middle of in the middle of the night. Is the schoolwork getting done? Do we have chores?
Are the
What
grades
is
at
the
least all
regimen?
right?
Right? What is the regiment here that you're doing to these kids?
Yeah.
Because and God forbid, I mean, I'm glad I mean, Dick would probably be the first one we would have to call because this guy, I mean, he had the kid out there in the woods at 12. Come on, guys.
So
Uh,
nobody would call child services. All
Right? Of
right.
course.
Okay.
Right, kids
this is
straight out of the
literally
school, straight into the woods.
this is literally one of the plots in Batman and Robin Year One. Like part of the.
Yeah,
Is
Yeah,
you're
you haven't
right.
read.
Yeah.
You guys haven't read it.
I'm not. It's
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But damn it,
Child
now I'm
Services gets called on Bruce Wayne and with Dick, and like it's the first year that Dick Grayson's with Bruce, and so Child
oh
Services he
God.
almost gets taken away.
Someone tell me what issue this is. Jesus Christ in
It's not an
heaven.
issue. It's a
That's
miniseries. Batman and Robin Year One. It
Only
just came out.
12.
It's Mark Waid and Chris Somney. We talked about it.
oh, it's that one.
Yeah, that one. 12
All right,
issue. I'm sure
guys.
I think a hardcover is going
Putting
to
it
come
on
out
the
this month.
list.
All right, fine. Putting it on the list. Okay.
We're gonna move on,
Right.
and what we're gonna move on to, so my two picks, but I'm only gonna pick one from my pick of the week. I was thinking about whether I should pick DCKO Night Fight number 4 because of thoughts. I'll get to it, or whether I should do Avengers number 35 because I thought that was okay. I'm gonna pick Avengers number 35 because it's a little off-brand for me. Because normally, as a huge X-Men fan, I am most of the time like not to say that the comics are bad. I like the Avengers comics, but if I got to pick Avengers versus X-Men, I am always like,
right.
F the Avengers, right? So like, sure. But that being said, Avengers number 35 is the second of a 3-parter finale for Jed MacKay's Avengers run. And I've been really liking Jed MacKay's Avengers run. And this 3-parter, it's the Avengers and the Twilight Court, which are like future superheroes based off of like King Arthur and the Knights and stuff like that, versus Kang the Conqueror. And so there's like this whole Holy Grail aspect to it, which I don't personally care about, but they do this cool thing. I don't like finales where suddenly they all fight and then they manage to get like a 1-up on the villain and like that's that, right? They just fight harder and that's how they win. But in this,
power of friendship.
What's that?
Right. The power of friendship.
I accept power of friendship more than I accept the idea that I'm so strong, but I can't beat him. Well, be stronger. Okay. And then you beat him. Like,
okay, facts. Sometimes,
I can understand if a hero's talking to a villain and they're like, remember your mom died because you were being greedy? And he's like, you're right. My mom did die and I'm never going to get her back. And that's sad. And then you like feel like sympathy for the villain and the villain's like, fine, you win. And like that I buy way more than like Goku leveling up again or Flash on the CW. Flash is taking all the hits today. The Flash show on the CW, it's like Barry's like, I'm not fast enough. And they're like, run, Barry, run. And he's like, okay. And then he runs faster.
All it takes is Iris whispering in his ear to put a battery in his back, and like he just like levels up and goes Super Saiyan 3 all of a sudden, and then he becomes the fastest ever, which he was already I'm like
he's the fastest man alive until the season starts. Then he's not. So he's only the fastest man alive in between seasons.
Right. And we had like a season or two where Wally was the fastest, but then they were like, psych, Barry's back again. No, Iris is gonna die. No.
So, what was I saying? Avengers 35, basically, they managed to be creative with the way they do things. And so they combine their power. They split up, and this is also a cool idea. They merged the Twilight Court and the Avengers together on one team, not like physically, but on one team, and they split them up into different like types of powers to do like a chain reaction of sorts. So like the energy-based people, the absorber, the smart people, they're all doing different things. And they essentially, they're like, the only way to get rid of the Holy Grail is to take it outside the multiverse. And Kang is like, that's impossible. So I win because you can't do the impossible. And they're like, we're the Avengers.
What?
And so, okay, they're the Avengers.
You met us?
Yeah. Right. So they're like, okay, we're going to figure this out. So they open up a portal to the multiverse. Or outside the multiverse, and Black Panther is going to sacrifice himself. Because somebody has to take the Holy Grail to the outside of the multiverse. And so when that happens, or he doesn't do it, basically the smart city fortress, who is a good guy, releases the bad guys from their prison, the Ashen Combine, and they steal the Holy Grail, and they leave through the portal. But what they didn't realize is that the portal's been changed so that they are in like a pre-Big Bang universe, and they're outside of like they're in a previous universe. Anyway, the point being is they outsmarted the bad guys so that they don't have to sacrifice, and it becomes this thing, and like T'Challa doesn't have to die. Great.
Right.
And I just thought it was a smart way to defeat it. And we still have one more issue left for the finale. So the Ashen Combine, they're great villains, but they suck so much. I hate them.
Like
Um,
I love that we like got a we kind of they kind of were the through line through this. Like they were the big villains through it. And honestly, I love them as a new villain, new villains like for the most part because they were hard to defeat and like all of them had powers specifically like for that could like counteract most of them.
yeah.
Like and it worked on a lot of levels. I don't know why the one that looked like an owl, the one who like had faith based powers, that one was kind of my favorite for some reason.
Well, it looks like an angel because it's like a
Yeah,
it's a
that,
ball with
yes.
multiple eyes and like multiple wings, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
And
like
like
one of
and
those
I did
angels.
yeah, and I thought it was like a smart idea to like have them be like for the whole thing we don't know what to do with them and like be afraid of them and then like we solve the problem of a bad guy with another bad
Yeah.
guy.
Did
I was
you
like,
watch this one or read this one?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you did. I've been talking like
Mhm.
I didn't know you read it. Okay, sorry.
Oh no, look, I was letting you cook, man. This is your favorite. I was gonna let you cook.
Thanks.
No, you're good. No, I liked it. I like that they gave Captain Marvel like a Shimbo moment, like a bro moment with the other energy absorber
Yeah.
from the Twilight Court,
Yeah.
like and see who could go who's the strongest energy absorber. And I was like, okay, this is a bro moment, and Storm is just in on it, just like I'm just here for the vibes,
Yeah.
like. But like like this was a really good issue. Like it had like I mean Hyperion in it. I mean, what's like we kind of get like a different this story was honestly a good story for them. Like cuz like you said, they're this this little like trilogy I didn't know how it was gonna I didn't
Yeah.
know how it was gonna go like with this Kang thing. I
Yeah.
was like, this kind of feels all over the place, but it works though. Like especially like with this big of a big of a cast of heroes that we have like in like this is all like omega shit for most of them like
Yeah.
so the fact that like we have like an actual villain that can keep up with them, I thought it was really good. It was a really good way to
Yeah.
do this cast and I kind of want them to keep going with this.
I thought the Impossible City was bad. Because when the Ashen Combine came out, I was
Hmm.
like, oh, the city released them? Oh
Right.
no, the
Oh,
city's evil.
that
And
was
then
gonna
that would
hurt
like
my
set
heart.
up to some big thing
Right.
in the next issue, but they didn't. So I feel like every step of the way, Jed McKay is skirting our expectations of like, we
Yeah.
think it's going one way,
Right.
and Jed McKay's not taking the easy way
Just
out when it comes
just
to
like
writing
hold
this.
on. He's just like, hold
Let
on,
me
wait,
cook.
let me cook.
Yeah.
Right. Let me cook a little bit. I got
Yeah.
something for you. And this season, this show has not. I mean, this show,
I get
this
confused too.
right, this comic doesn't disappoint. Like through and through. Like it was. Everyone is. Everyone gets a moment in it. Everyone like feels has their own personality. It doesn't. No one feels mischaracterized
Yeah.
in this. Like everybody has their like feels like they have their own voice. Like I don't know the person I see the least I hear from the least in is probably like Tony, and I'm okay
Mm,
with it. Like
yeah.
I feel like we've seen enough. He has his own book. We
Yeah.
can read that if we need to.
Yeah. Um, we'll move on to some of the other things. Deanna, what's another book that you really want to talk about?
Definitely DCKO Night Fight issue 4.
Let's talk about. I'm gonna try to keep my commentary to a minimum, just so we can push through because there's a lot of good stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
This one was gonna be my pick of the week, if not for Avengers 35, which is weird because I wasn't expecting much from this. But Deanna, tell me about it.
I thought it was a pretty good issue to kind of wrap it up before the pre-final issue, if I'm not wrong.
No, this is the final issue of the miniseries.
Oh, okay, didn't feel like it.
It's
But
because it links with DCKO. That's why.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, totally forgot about that. But I thought it was a good idea to wrap it up in this alternative universe, like how these characters could be in a different alternate universe if they were able to grow up in a rather safe environment.
Yeah.
And also how they kind of learn from each other, like, was very fun to see, and how he finally understood that they need them as much as he needs them.
Yeah. Aaron, did you read this one? No.
Nah.
I thought this issue did so many good things because it's almost a meta commentary on what if we let these heroes progress. Like, because we never get to see it in comics because Bruce Wayne, they won't make him age. But here's the thing, and I've talked about this on this series, Comic Talk before. My idea of what DC could do with Bruce is essentially what they did in this comic. So in a weird way, I wish they would do this in the main series, but in a weird way, I kind of got what I've been talking about for a couple years now, which is have Bruce age up just a little. He doesn't have to be too old, but have the rest of the family step up and like be special in their own field of expertise and be different sort of versions of Batman, and have like a Bat family that the idea that one man can do everything, let's get rid of that. Let's have like when we're all in this together, we can defeat whoever we need.
Oh, are all of them Batman?
All in this together.
They're not all Bat,
but we are stars, and we see that.
Yes,
Sorry.
I too know the dance.
I know the song. I don't know the dance, but
It's time to learn.
Right, it's time to learn.
Did that?
Lock
think
in.
I think High School
Right.
Musical is just as old as Batman and Son. I think they both came out in 2006.
Right,
Yeah.
it was 2005.
Oh, was it 2005?
Yeah.
No, I think they just had their 20th year anniversary. High School Musical.
Oh yeah, I think they did.
So it might have been beginning of 2026 or 2006. Yeah.
Yeah, because like the movie started at like New Year's, where
Yeah.
Gabriella and Troy met.
Touche. I stand corrected.
Oh. Well,
Touche.
okay. So now we know.
Yeah, I mean, you're
This is actually going to turn into the High School Musical podcast.
This is now the High School Musical podcast, guys.
We're gonna, we'll talk later about whether we add that to the Keeg slate for 2026.
It's okay. If you need me and Deanna to be the host of that, we got you. You know,
Yeah.
It would be funny to do High School Musical, the series, the podcast. Is that a thing?
I would watch that show for this.
Okay.
I would watch it for this, guys.
All right.
I watched the first season.
I just see it. I'm so scared.
So no, this is not a High School Musical
You should be.
podcast. But what I was gonna say is I don't know whether this issue of Night Fight was the issue where they show everybody as different versions of Batman, or whether that was
No, that was the
the
issue before.
the Jason one. But like
Issue 3.
okay, yeah, issue 2.
So all
No,
of them
issue
are
3,
Batman?
because last time Brandon, you and I talked about it, and that was last month.
You're right. It was 3 because at the end, then he goes to Damien's universe. You're right. But yeah, I don't know. I want Bruce to like grow up a little bit and trust in his family, which maybe is what they're getting to. I can hope maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
I would love
he can
for
be
him
Batman,
to like.
but also everybody, you know?
Right.
I would.
Like the Flash. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like them. Like there can be more than one. Like Green Lantern, there can be more than one.
I think it would be cool if he would like kind of step up as a Alfred figure in a way,
Yes.
Yeah.
like as
Let
a
him be the guy on
mentor.
the computer.
Yeah. Let him be Oracle for a change.
Yes.
What they do in this, though, is that each member trains Batman in different things. And in Night Fight, because he's old, so he's trying to get back into shape. So each member of the Bat family, like Azrael goes like sword to sword with them. Like, and so they sword fight, right? And like different members do different things. That's what I would love for like Bruce Wayne in regular comics, is like have him spend time with Oracle, having Oracle teach him. At the same time, he's teaching Oracle. Like they're both, you know.
I love those kind of stories.
Have him work one-on-one with Tim on detective stuff.
I'm not gonna
You know?
read this.
Have him work with
should.
Cassandra Cain, and Cassandra would teach him how to fight, right? Like all these members of the Bat family can be like helping each other on different things.
Right.
That's what a family is. And so
Yes.
anyway.
All in this together.
Like, yeah, I think that would be a nice little concept, especially if they like add a new little Bat family, a Bat kid to the mix, and like they all teach him.
You want
Like, I think that
another
would be
Bat kid? No. We gotta,
Honestly,
We have enough.
we gotta close the
We
door.
have
Like
Right.
enough.
close
You
the
know
door
what?
lock
You're
behind
right.
you.
you're right.
No.
Bring back Helena,
Pull up
bring
the
back Harper.
right.
Just don't
Pull
add
up the
anybody
ladder
new.
after Damien. Let them get older first, then we'll talk. You're right. All right.
I'm trying to think of what hero in DC needs more family members. Because I love all the different families, but I don't know whether any of them need another member. I think you should explore what we got. Because we got big.
Wonder Woman is just. I was gonna say Wonder Woman, but she's just getting like an assortment, so
Yeah.
I'm satisfied.
Yeah. I mean, Wonder Woman,
Like they
Superman,
should.
Batman, Green Arrow, Flash, Green Lantern all have their own, like, groups now. Their
Yeah.
families, right?
Mm.
Right.
So.
I feel like
Like
there's
when you watch.
somebody that we're missing.
Mm.
The
Like when you watch
Hawkman.
TV.
The Hawkman family.
The Hawk family, they could stand for like one or two more, maybe a kid somewhere.
A little cute half bird looking kid
Right.
would be kind of cute, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like kids. Like adding kids to to stories. I'm sorry.
Like
Well, you know, fine. Deanna
but
won't read it, you know?
right. It's
Okay.
not Deanna's book. Jeez.
Okay.
Like if there's a kid in it, I won't read it.
What would happen? Okay, no, we need to move on, but I'm just throwing this out there as a piece of character development, maybe, because we rarely get to see this happen. What if Beast Boy suddenly got a girl pregnant and had to step up
Yeah.
as a father, but still being immature himself? I think it.
Yes.
I think it could
Ask
be
my father.
okay. I don't know where to
It's
go
okay.
with that.
You can laugh.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, Beast Boy. Anyway, those are just ideas. I have a lot of ideas, but we can't go through them all. All right. So we do have to pick up the pace. Shout out to everybody out there who is watching us live right now. Hop in the chat. Let us know you're out there. What comics did you pick up this week? Would you call child services on Batman? You know, if you're watching us at youtube.com/The Keeg Show and you're watching us live, you know, it's an excuse to party. You know what I mean?
You know?
All right,
Harsh.
we're gonna pick up the pace because we've got about half an hour left. So at this point, Aaron, I mean, tell me about Uncanny X-Men 23 because I wanted to read this one because I love me some X-Men, but
I am so sorry you didn't read this one. This one was really good. It was really good. So like essentially it's kind of like a do you like okay, I don't want to spoil too much. But basically it's like a what is it? It's an intervention kind of for Gambit cuz
oh,
like for the amulet for the left eye of Agamotto.
okay, yeah,
Like they finally like okay, you need to give up the amulet because like the dragon told him like it starts with eating animals, then you start eating humans. So in the issue, you see like she like the reason she talks to him, like they have a talk because we see that he bites Rogue in her sleep
oh,
and he bites into her skin.
not in a cool way.
Not in the sexy way, guys.
Yeah,
Like and right and like it was in like her
Oh,
skin, the impenetrable skin. Like
oh.
and then you see him like hiding something, y'all. It's
She's like
something
turning
that
into
you
a zombie or something.
I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a zombie per se, but I think it does make him cannibalistic in some sort. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna ruin what he was about to eat because knowing who Gambit is and when you find out what it is, you're gonna gasp like I did. But yeah, it's but the story was really good. Even the through line of it of him like kind of resisting it and like kind of the X-Men trying to like be like, hey, you need to chill. It was but yeah, it was more so like we're seeing more of the development of Rogue and Gambit's relationship. Like I just love their like relationship in this. Like it
Yeah,
it just and the way they treat the kids. Like and like if the side B story is like a story like from a comic book that the older guy that the what's his name Marcus the headmaster, well not headmaster but the owner of the house,
oh,
he's reading to his daughter, but it like coincides with the kids.
okay,
So like yeah, it's a nice little like moment for them, but also like it's the adults in the background like hey, yeah, we
yeah.
we, we need to talk.
what I
So
like,
definitely read it.
I'm definitely gonna
So
read it. It does sound
yeah,
interesting. My thing is, finally, it feels like the X Men titles can move forward and progress
right.
with this new Shadows of Tomorrow
Hmm.
initiative that's kind of going on with X Men comics right now, where they're
Right.
like, okay, they're developing. I feel like they were spinning their wheels for so long,
Yes.
and like, okay, now they're finally like moving forward. Great, let's
Yeah.
keep doing
They
that.
were in a holding pattern after Krakoa, like they, because honestly, what do you do after that? That is probably, in my opinion, in like from being an X-Men stan, that's probably the best like iterations of X-Men, like since of course the beginning, like that has come out in a lot of recent years. And how do you beat the high of that? Like you've gotten like thousands of people back into comics with it. So like finding a good mix of where to go after that is a good formula. And I saw that they're making a new comic coming out, X-Men United #1.
Yeah, it comes out in
um
March.
right, and it's going to be like it feels like it is, the way they describe it is going to be like a coming home kind of thing, of like they're going to have like a school of some
They're
sort.
gearing up for
But
something big with
yeah,
what's going on right now. So I'm
right. So
excited.
I'm excited to see where they go with this, especially with knowing what we know about the future and what's
Yeah.
going on. And like, by the way, read all of Age of Revelation. By the way, okay, I'm disgusted, but well, I read all of it. I read all of them,
Ugh,
all the series.
I couldn't.
Wow.
I couldn't do it.
Respect.
It it was such a, everything was just, it was just misery. Like
It was just a
like I was like,
mess.
yeah, it was I was like, you just want everybody to suffer in this. Like every single issue had a bad ending. Like, and like
Yeah.
no one had like a, oh, like hopeful, like and like Days of Future Past, like at least you can walk in with it. No, everyone like just dies. And we're just gonna be okay with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm excited to see where they go with it, especially with like Beast being back, which I knew he wasn't dead. He was too great. They made him too great a villain for the X-Men to like just leave him
Yeah.
destroyed.
And now he has that
So
like white yeti looking
yeah.
body. So all right.
Right.
We got to move on, but we got to do like 1 minute talks for each of these things, right?
Let's do it.
Um,
Okay.
DCKO boss battle. This one we could do more than 1 minute, but like we
Okay.
got to keep
Okay.
it
We need to
very,
talk
very
about this
tight.
one.
You know what I mean?
Okay. For sure. For sure.
Did
For
we
sure.
all read this one?
Yeah,
I
I think
think
so.
so.
You read boss battle?
Yeah, I
But
did.
not night fight.
We
Of
talked
course.
knife fight.
No,
Yeah, but he
she's talking
didn't
about
read
me.
it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
We're
know, but I
not in
had
this
to.
together.
I, I love you, but I had to for the vibe. It was, I saw the panels. I knew what was happening, and you know what's
Okay.
crazy? Haven't read anything of else of KO yet. But this is what I was like. I can't not see what's going
Mm.
on here.
Yeah.
Joker
Also,
fighting Annabelle? What? What is
also
like?
talk about a story that literally you could not read or read because the idea is that they froze everything, went multiverse hopping, and when they come back, they unfreeze everything. So like
Or nothing.
Yeah.
literally like if you didn't read this and you only read DCKO 3 to DCKO 4, this can just be taken out because they froze time. It happened between like in frozen
Mm.
time,
Right.
you
This
know?
is how we got to that point.
Yeah. So, okay, fine. How'd you guys feel about it?
Lukewarm?
I liked it. It was I liked it just because it was,
It's supposed to be
how do
fun,
I put
right?
it? Yeah. It was one of those, like, usually I'm not a big like boom boom smash 'em ups guy,
Yeah.
like, like a big like just fighting for fighting sake, but like it had a little, like, it gave me a little Infinite Crisis vibes in certain things, like with the world forger and everything.
Yeah.
Not saying it's nowhere near as that, but because I mean, no one's gonna come on Infinite Crisis,
Infinite Crisis
but
is my favorite crisis, but continue.
like yeah, same samesies. But yeah, like it was a good little fight scene that we got to have. Like,
Yeah.
seeing these like characters who we would have never randomly thought to put into to things from different, not only just from like, but from one publisher, but from different places.
So
All
many.
like,
Mm.
yeah, like, and I thought like just like from the randomness of Red Sonja to Annabelle
To Samantha
to
Strong, right? Like,
Samantha Strong, who I have no idea about until I googled the hell out of her
yeah, I mean,
after this.
the series is supposed to be good. I haven't read it, but IDW's Beneath the Trees Where No One Sees uh,
Mhm.
is, a serial killer bear.
Oh, that's where she's from.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
I've heard of
Um,
that series. Okay.
Lex freaks the fuck out. Lex is like he fears for his life. He's in this mecha suit, with his overpowered mecha suit that he fights Superman in, but he's so scared by Samantha
Yes.
Strong, a human-sized bear with a knife. Like he's
I
just
mean,
like,
Right.
I would also be
yeah,
scared as shit. Like,
Right. Because what is going on? Like, and he just like, she was just like, I really wish you didn't see that. I was just, I instantly started laughing. His eyes just got really wide.
yeah.
Like, I'm like, you have a mecha suit, dude. Like, act like you haven't fought like Superman before.
and
Yeah.
Right? Like, run up, man. What's going on? Like, square up with this bear. What are we
No,
doing?
I have yet to see Lex go face first into a bear, right? Like,
Right.
I don't know. Deanna, do you have any quick thoughts about this?
I thought it was fun, like a filler episode.
Yeah.
Like you don't
Yeah.
have to read it if you don't want to, but it's also pretty fun if you want to see Lex run from a bear.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what this reminds me of?
And
This
Joker
reminds me
freak out.
of like a Fortnite episode of like when they
That's it.
animate it, right? So, but it's the part that like does
That's
it's
exactly
canon,
it.
like because they did this with Star Wars, right? Where they
Oh my
put a
god.
scene
Yeah.
of Rise of the Skywalker into Fortnite, but it's not in the actual movie, and so they kind of did it. So it's like, okay, you don't have to watch it, but like it's there, and like I guess people
Right.
are like, But what it also seems like is Free Comic Book Day. It's like a Free Comic Book Day book
Yeah, that's
because it's
exactly what
trying to
it
get
feels
Mm.
other people into the
like.
other
Yeah.
comics. It's more
Honestly,
in
yeah.
service of like those other comics and
Right.
getting people to be like, oh, what is the serial killer bear thing?
Right. I feel like they should at least, I feel like they DC should be cool and like lend them the characters for like have like a little like mini issue for their books. Like it would be cool to see like Wonder Woman in the Red
Yeah.
Sonja like book, like seeing it from Red Sonja's perspective, not
Yeah.
like and not from what we get it from hers. But
Yeah.
also one of the funniest things also in it was Joker with Annabelle and then him like freaking out where he's like, I saw you move. Like and just like and through the doll. I was like, he's like, I saw it. No,
Yeah.
that was the funniest. That was the funniest combo, especially when he gets mad that her stories are just as great as or funny as his. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, this is a great pairing that I never thought I needed.
Yeah. I do have to mention that like some of these crossovers, they're not all comic books. Mortal Kombat's not a comic book.
Yeah.
Annabelle's not a comic. And
It's a
then
movie.
yeah, and then but at least Mortal Kombat and Annabelle are ongoing series. The boy,
Right.
well, I mean, I guess the boys comic is over, and I hope it stays over. I hope it stays dead.
Right.
The show I
But
like
the
the show.
series.
The show I like the
Right.
show.
The show
But
was
this
very
was the
much
comic
alive.
book Homelander,
Hmm.
and I hate him so much. But the series is over, so I guess maybe it's like about the show. Like it's just
Mhm.
I don't know. I
Don't
don't
they have
know.
one more season?
This new season is coming out soon.
Yeah,
huh?
new season's coming
Yeah,
out,
they-
so maybe
yeah.
that makes sense. But
Yeah.
it's not like they're
Right.
advertising the comic. This is the comic book version, though. You know.
Right. I mean, well, if they brought Annabelle in Mortal Kombat, who's to say?
But both
You
of them,
know?
I think, have movies coming out this year. So
Yeah, well, I mean, The Boys is coming out this year, though.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, but I would have preferred. I would have honestly liked Invincible. I mean, what not Invincible, but his dad, Omni Man. Yeah,
Omni-Man. If there was an
yeah,
Omni-Man
that was
thing
good.
instead
Yeah.
of Homelander, if they did Omni-Man
Yes.
instead,
Right.
I would
Right.
have loved that because me and my homies hate Homelander, right? Like
Yeah.
Homelander
Everyone
sucks.
hates Homelander.
But I don't think any of these were Image
Think,
comics.
Clark.
No.
I don't think any of these were Image.
I don't-
Double check it, but I don't think so.
No, that Red Sonja's an image, right?
But like Red Sonja's Dynamite, I think
Mhm.
they had the Sabrina.
Oh,
pop in.
Sabrina was in it. Yeah, I
But
forgot about
I felt like
Sabrina.
those got drawn like after the fact because I feel like she doesn't
Right.
Sapphire doesn't fight her at all. It just
Yeah.
kind of
It was a cute
happens.
little right. It was a cute little,
Meet
a
up.
cute little jaunt.
I'm sure Archie. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of corporate thing where they're like, do we want Archie in a book with Homelander?
Right.
Like, do we
They're one of our
want
big
them in the
originals.
same?
That's true.
You know. But then
Right.
again, there was another crossover that came out, which I mean, let's just jump to that because Deanna read this one and I read this one, Archie and Army of Darkness by Dynamite. So we're gonna skip past boss battle and we'll do that. We also are running out of time, so we do have to pick up the pace. Archie and Army of Darkness #1. I just read it just because I was interested in it. It was fine. It was whatever.
Yeah, I feel like, it's an Archie comic.
But it's the Archie team up comics, which are never in continuity and sometimes gory, right?
Yeah, it was kind of gory.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
But I mean,
That's
Archie's
it.
gone up against Sharknado. Archie's gone up against Predator. Archie teamed up with the Punisher.
There's nothing he can't do. He's Barbie.
Yeah. By the way, there's a new updated Archie comic that's coming out soon. They're doing another they're like revitalizing the series, I think. So Mark Waid did that like 15 years ago. And
we'll see what happens.
But I forget. Anyway, moving on. Because we got to go real quick through some of these. Absolute Green Lantern #11. I know Aaron read this one. Aaron, you gotta give me like 30 seconds. Just
I can do that. Okay, you know me. Okay, all right. No, it was good. It was a good little book. Damn it! Every time I try to think of it, so I go fuck up. But no, Joe, the story with like Tomar Ray, finally coming up, and then we get to see Guy and John work together. We're getting to see more of the color dynamics and what it means. I'm really liking it. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Magic and Colossus #1. I know that you read this one.
Oh,
I think we both read it.
But you guys both
Did you
read
like it?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Me too.
Okay,
yes.
good.
It's so good.
I'll let you go first, Deanna.
Yes, it was. It was.
Yeah, I love Magic, so I was so sad to see her series get canceled. We see each other. I see you, Aaron. I feel you. We're in this together.
Right. You're back in this together.
Yes, full circle. I love it. I love us.
I love the way they use their powers together in a way, and also how they fight. And the setting is also really cool, like getting back to their homeland and their homestead. It was a really nice issue, like really heart to heart also.
Yes, like I love that. I love when we get to see them like have a moment to like trying to reconcile of who they are now to who they used to be, and like both of them, like, and her seeing how he sees home, like from where she sees it, like how she's like, I was only here for a little bit, where you like see this place as home, where I don't see this. I see Limbo more as a home than this place. So like I'm excited to see like their dynamic and how he goes with like seeing her like dark child self like later on.
Cool.
But I feel like he's accepting it much more because he also went through something very traumatic, like the way he just snapped her neck.
Oh,
like just the blood.
Yes. She was like, "You don't have it in you." He's I wish that were true. Crack. I was that was I'm not gonna lie, that was a badass moment for Colossus. I hated it for him, but also yeah.
So we got to move on, but I am interested in reading this, so I will read this.
You should.
Oh no, we spoiled it for you.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm gonna read this stuff no matter what. One of the coolest things about the Days of Future Past movie, because I love the Days of Future Past movie, where Blink creates portals that are not parallel to each other. So she can use gravity and throw Colossus in, and he picks up speed and then comes down. I feel like Magic could do that too if she doesn't do that.
She does.
Does she do this in the
She
movie?
does. She does something. Yeah, she actually does something like that.
Okay.
Similar, yeah.
Okay.
Similar,
Cool,
right?
cool.
And she does it in other comics.
Like,
All
I
right,
love it when they use their powers like very creatively.
Yes, it's so amazing.
Creative power use. That's what I was talking about
I
with
love
Avengers.
seeing.
I'm like,
Right.
that's what I want to
Yes.
see.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
I love seeing magic use magic. It's amazing.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
So
if you have it, use it.
we
Thank
gotta.
you.
You guys. When I 30
Sorry,
seconds
okay, you
was
know,
not. Okay.
you had
we
to talk
gotta,
about magic.
all right. You got 30 seconds. Batman Static Beyond #3. I didn't read this one because I got kind of tired of issue 2, so I wasn't enthused about issue 3 like I was with issue 1. So I will read it, but that's my review.
See, I jumped into this one. I haven't read the previous one, so I had to just jump into it. But I mean I liked it. It was it's a good book. I mean, yes, a little bit slow, but I love seeing the Batman Beyond static moment. I love that they're like, no, we're just not going to give this up. Like they knew the gold mine they have here, and like honestly, people are just gonna buy it.
Yeah. We got Absolute Superman #16. I read this one. Deanna read this one.
Yeah. I did not enjoy this as much as last month's issue, but it's still very good.
Yeah. Yeah. It reveals a little bit more about Absolute Hawkman.
Mm-hmm.
But then it like he seems nice in the flashback, but then he's not nice. So I wonder if he has like some sort of bloodlust. Like maybe he wasn't supposed to kill Green Arrow when he does in Absolute Evil. I don't know. Or was he supposed to kill Green Arrow? He makes it seem like he doesn't work for the bad guys, but he does work for the bad guys.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like in his mind, he's like, "Oh, this is the right way," but it's not.
Yeah. Aaron,
like you're just convincing yourself.
Aaron, did you read this one?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm so behind on Absolute Superman.
You gotta pick it up. It's so good.
It is really good.
I guess.
Okay. Absolute Superman is very underrated. I
trust you.
It's my favorite.
At least we're seeing a little bit more about Absolute Lex Luthor, and that's kind of the. That's
are
they
showing more?
Okay, cliffhanger.
Okay,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Is Brainiac gonna massacre all the Luthors? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Did you read Godzilla Infinity War?
Who you're asking?
Deanna, wasn't that on your list?
It was on my list, but I didn't get to it.
That's okay. You also didn't get to Dork #1 from Image Comics, right?
Nope.
Okay, that's okay. Did you read Superman Chain of Love Special?
I read the first few pages and then I realized, okay, maybe this is not for me.
It's a love story between Creeper and Livewire, right? It's a Valentine's, kind of like a Valentine's Day.
I don't believe in love.
Oh, I feel like we got to break that down, but another time. When we do another
therapy session,
when we do another drunk episode on Patreon, a little Patreon exclusive drunk episode, patreon.com/thekeegshow to see our last drunk episode. Maybe we get drunk and we talk about love.
Yes.
And then we cry.
Right. I'm just gonna be over here with my glass, just bitch crying. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like a cigarette in my hand.
Just a lamp.
All right, so to get through the next couple ones, DC X AEW #1. This is just a compilation of the backup stories that were happening in other DC comics that tie in the DC characters with like wrestling people, right? Did you read this one? I didn't read this one, and it's also not technically like it is a comic, but it's not a comic because it's a compilation of all the backups. But how do you feel? Did you read this one?
I don't think I read all of them. Like it's fun. I also like watching wrestling, but you know it's a fun crossover.
Yeah,
like you.
I mean, I'm very happy for like wrestling fans.
Mm.
I'm just not a wrestling fan, but I'm very happy that wrestling fans get this. You know.
DC has got that crossovers unlocked.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot. Well, there's been a lot of crossovers lately. I don't know if you guys have realized, but like,
oh no, it's a lot.
Like in other, not even in just in DC and Marvel, but like all the other companies are doing like Godzilla and Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles has their third crossover with Power Rangers. Like, you know,
what?
Yeah,
Any
they're
chance,
on their
any chance they
third
put him with
crossover.
Batman, any chance they get to put on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Batman, they're gonna do it. Like,
They haven't done it
This is
recently.
where I watch my father.
they
This
haven't.
is where I watch my parents die, Raphael.
Right? We're
How
also
a bummer.
orphans.
Thundar the Barbarian, issue number 1, which Thundar is a Hanna-Barbera character. So this is one of the licensed properties that DC doesn't do themselves, but because it's a Warner Brothers property, they give it to Dynamite, and Dynamite does Warner Brothers related properties, like Supernatural, Valentine's Day special. Did you read this one,
So,
Thundar the Barbarian?
no, but I
Okay.
read the Supernatural Valentine's
Yeah.
special.
Yeah.
It was
good?
fun.
Okay.
I did prefer it to the series that's going on right now. Like the special was really fun.
Okay. All right.
But
cool.
that's all I want to say.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe in love.
Did you read Ripcord number 1? I know it was on your list, but wasn't sure.
No, I think I'm through with my list.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
cool. It's all right.
Sorry to disappoint.
I think both you guys are through with your list, unless there was something that we didn't get to talk about. But I got a couple more, so if you guys are thinking about yours, I'm going to go through mine. Ultimate Endgame number 2 from Marvel Comics. This one just wasn't that interesting. I don't know what to say. I like the other Ultimate comics, like Ultimate Spider-Man and whatnot. This crossover event isn't exactly what I wanted, but I also don't like the Maker, so it is what it is. I don't know what's going to happen with Ultimate Marvel after this. So, yeah, I'm not a big
You
fan
don't like
of
the Maker as a concept, or just like in general, just like recently?
Just like I don't like all Doctor Doom stories. I really don't. I think Doom is only good in certain stories, but that's just me.
But he's rich. He's Reed Richards. Like,
yeah, that
Reed
one.
Richards.
Yeah. Anyway,
Like,
I don't know what happens in this other than it's just I don't know. It's just not. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. What was my
it's
thing?
okay to not like something.
Yeah, it just
Right.
wasn't hitting,
right.
the way I wanted it to. JSA number 16, though, this is the year 1 story arc. I am loving this. I'm loving it.
Oh yeah. I'll say anytime you've talked about this, you've loved the series.
There's something that I find very lovable about like modernizing and kind of retelling the JSA through like a modern lens, right?
Right.
So, and in this, they've reintroduced Hippolyta, Wonder Woman in the origin story, and they've also introduced Amazing Man in the origin story. So, Amazing Man being, I think it's Will Everett, right? He's a Black Olympian at that time who can absorb he's like Absorbing Man in Marvel. He can turn his body into different whatever he touches, right? Amazing Man is his name. They've kind of slowly been retconning Amazing Man into the JSA's origin story, slowly but surely. So that's cool. And then Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four number 1. It's very interesting because both these properties, Fantastic Four and Planet of the Apes, I'm like a decent enough fan of. I'm not like so gaga over either of those, but for some reason the crossover just I was like I'm super interested. This issue wasn't that good. But I am looking forward to issue 2 of this. But this was just like a setup issue, and essentially it just kind of follows kind of what the first Planet of the Apes movie like back in the day did. So most of this issue is about the Fantastic Four being depowered and on trial in front of the apes on this Earth. So it is what it is. I'm looking forward to issue 2. And then last but not least, Cruel Universe number 7 from Oni Press. Oni Press does a line of comics from EC Comics, which was an old comic book company that really was one of the big problems of the industry back when like they did like they were like, oh, comics are corrupting the youth. EC Comics was one like a line of comics that was the like people pointed to it and they're like they're so grotesque. Everything's like adult and horrifying. And so this new kind of thing that Oni Press is doing with bringing EC Comics back has been pretty cool. Cruel Universe is essentially an anthology book, and it's just like 3 stories in one where we're seeing different like science fiction stories that most of the time end very badly for the characters. It's Twilight Zone with a little bit more grossness. It's cool though. I've been really digging Cruel Universe, so we should rename it Cool Universe because it's cool.
Wow. What a joke.
Oh, I'm
That was a
sorry.
dad
I'm
joke, and I
sorry
love
it
it.
wasn't a High School Musical reference.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, all right. Now I know. Now I know.
You're so
God.
uncultured.
Oh, Deanna, you don't love my joke because you don't believe in love?
Wow.
That's aggressive, Burgundy brother. Jesus.
Whoa, hold up there.
Hold your horses.
Easy, Burgundy bro.
Well, lucky for you guys both. I love you both. You guys are great. We've reached the end of the show. Before we get going, shout out to anyone out there who's watching us live on youtube.com/The Keeg Show, or watching us after the fact on YouTube, or listening to the podcast wherever you get your podcasts from: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, whatever. Thank you guys. However you're digesting us, like, follow, comment, subscribe, write a review. Let us know you're out there. Help out the show a little bit more. We've got a recent boost in our podcast views lately, so thank you to everybody out there who is contributing to that. We've also changed our hosting from SoundCloud to Spotify, which allows me to make the descriptions and clickable links in the podcast. So the nerd in me was really excited to do that. So click on those links, Before we get going, Aaron, where can we find you? What do you got coming up? Anything you want to plug?
Yes, so you guys can catch me at TikTok at King Krakoa, and you can catch me on Instagram as the King Krakoa. Got some more content in the works. Been editing some videos, so yeah, stay tuned.
Awesome. Deanna, what about you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube as Deanna Kitty, and on the next The Keeg episode where we will be playing High School Musical.
That part, I will be there with you.
Is that the same drinking episode where we talk about love and we cry?
Right. That part, and stay tuned for a segment of the Keeg Show where me and Deanna co-host a High School Musical podcast.
Okay, we'll talk about that after the show. For anyone who wants to follow
business is in talks.
What's that? It's in talks.
Just talk. We'll have our people talk about it. It's
Alert
okay.
Variety magazine. They'll do an article being like, "Oh, new podcast in talks by the Keeg in association with Aaron and Deanna."
High School Musical comeback? ?
So
Page.
if you guys want to follow me personally, you can follow me on Instagram. This is Dimithri. I'm going to, I rarely talk about my personal Instagram, but you can follow me on my personal Instagram because I post about the trivia shows that I do in the podcast that I'm on. And also, I'm going to be on an episode of Trivial Pursuit, April 30th on the CW, where LeVar Burton hosts the show, and we shall see if I win Trivial Pursuit. So you got that to look forward to. That is live on national TV April 30th. So... look at your local listings.
Tune in.
CW at 9:00, I think, that night. So, follow me there. But generally speaking, if you want to follow the Keeg and Comic Talk is just one of the shows that we do on the Keeg, but it is our most reliable and stable and consistent show because we do Comic Talk. It's every Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. But we do other shows. The Keeg, you can find us on TikTok and Instagram at The Keeg Show. You could also find us on Blue Sky and Threads and Facebook and all that, / The Keeg Show, at The Keeg Show. Wherever you can find The Keeg, we are there, including patreon.com / The Keeg Show, where if you want to see our past drinking episode, you just have to subscribe. And I think you just get access to all the past Patreon exclusive episodes. We're going to continue doing more. So support the show on Patreon. I think you also, on a certain tiers, you get a free Keeg shirt. So you get a free Keeg t-shirt if you subscribe to a certain tier and above. So look into that.
I also want one.
Yes, get the merch.
Yeah. It automatically just takes the money out and makes the shirt, and we don't get as much money from it. So essentially, your money just comes right back to you in the form of a Keeg shirt. So,
Okay.
you know,
It's a win-win.
yeah, you know, and then you get to watch the drunk episodes. So, you know, that's fun too.
That's always nice.
That is pretty much it. Go to comicshoplocator.com, find a comic shop near you, support your local comic shops. Also, support your local public libraries because that's super important too. In this day and age, we need to support the things that we love and not support the things that we hate. And we can create communities, hopefully more around the things that we love, like Comic Talk,
Right.
like the comic book community,
Right here.
so on and so forth. What's that? Your library card?
Yep. Just got me one here.
Nice.
It's a tiny card.
Yeah,
I know, right? Got one for my wallet and for
Horrible.
my keychain. You know,
Nice.
just works.
But yeah. Anyway, comic shops, public libraries, so on and so forth. Support those amazing institutions. That is it. Yes, once again, thank you to Aaron, thank you to Deanna, thank you to anybody out there who's watching us. Once again, I'm your host, Dimithri Perera, and this has been another episode of Comic Talk for the week of February 5th, 2026. Take care, everybody. See you guys next week.
We're all in this together.
Bye.